Girl, what you laughing about, man? Like, I already ready to joke, but you know, like I said, the first 2 minutes, be careful. 20 seconds in, like we wait to say a cuss word. I ain't. Let me get me a little drink here. Oh dang, bro. My
Nigga, drink. Nigga, what you doing, man? Come on, man.
I,
Start the goddamn situation.
we back with another muddy water session as we expound upon this journey. Um, it's good, man. That was good Zoom. Real good Zoom meeting. Exciting Zoom meeting. I mean, I'm telling you, man, when them boys get the goddamn going, they be going. I see that right now. And I hope they really, I mean, I feel like we already done connected, man. Ooh, this Zoom meeting. Them two. I think the connection is, seem like it might be pretty valid. Talking about the Zoom, the podcast we're gonna do this weekend on the 25th, starting around about 6:30. Um, we're gonna go live on IG at Muddy Water. That's Muddy MUDD dot Water WADDA underscore
Muddy.
IGTV. Huh?
MUDDY.
MUDDY dot WADDA underscore IGTV. We're gonna be going live this coming Saturday, the 25th, the last weekend of Black History Month, and we're gonna have a $100 million discussion. They on that talking like, yo, you think we should talk about this? You think we should say this? You think, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's some deep, you know what I'm saying, discussion that I feel like we about to walk into. We putting it all on. This one gonna be all on the line. What you think? No? I mean, of course, there's a whole lot more to the situation, but I'm ready for this one. Let's see. But I hope y'all tune in, man. I hope everybody, you know, tune in. Hopefully, I can get this one out. This one we doing right now, I can get this one out ASAP, so everybody can see what's going on. Throw some snippets out there. Y'all can tune in. But we're gonna be in Atlanta, Georgia, so get ready. Get ready. We've been getting ready for the past couple of weeks for this one, so I'm expecting good things. Um,
I mean,
did we talk about the Super Bowl? Ooh. Have we even talked about that?
what about it?
Did we talk about it? We didn't talk about it because the last one we put out was the reconstruction. So we ain't even talked about the Super Bowl.
What about it? I ain't see this.
You didn't watch it? So you didn't see the final call they called? That penalty? I mean,
yeah, I seen that.
overall, the game wasn't a bad game.
What, passing the fence?
It was just some stuff in it
Oh.
that I thought definitely the referees could have let go. And some things happened that was kind of crazy. You know, if your team won, That's cool.
Oh yeah, Kansas City. Yeah.
I'm not interested.
What? Why you bring it up? What do you mean?
That's the talk of it's the Super Bowl, man. Why wouldn't you bring it up? It's the Super Bowl. I mean, unless you want to talk about it. No, we did talk about it. Oh no, yeah. We did talk about that. I ain't even put that one out. Because you were talking about your boy.
Who?
And that's crazy.
Oh yeah, your boy.
Your boy. And that's crazy when I seen that. When I seen that his tats was gone, I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Yeah, because
I don't know, man.
Hold on. I didn't put that last one out, man. But so now
So you think your
I
boy,
remember
you
now.
think your boy came in like he an actor and he was like they told me, hey, act like you know, giving that to the it's gonna be a robot. It's gonna be a hologram. But just go act like you giving it. It's cool. Yeah, I'll do that. Like, I don't know.
You know, since like I said, I didn't put that last one out. You had brought up the Elon Musk thing.
What? Elon, I ain't bringing no Elon.
Yes, you did. The last one when he was talking, when he was doing the voiceovers and stuff. When he was doing the voiceovers, when he could sound like anybody he wanted to sound like. And then I seen it. Did you see the thing I sent you on the DM about Adam Silver?
What?
About how he introduced where now you're gonna be able to put your character.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Amar Rashad.
Wow. That's nuts. I'm telling you, this shit is
Why is
nuts.
that nuts? Who? Like, what you mean? Why is that nuts?
That shit sound about like everything that's going on, even with your boy Hamilton.
Who?
Whatever his name is.
Damon.
Yeah. I mean, like, whoa.
Damon.
And then you can then they showed where the new phone, you can take the pictures. You can take stuff out of the pictures. Shit is nuts, man.
That part ain't that nuts.
Like, are they really playing with us like this?
Yeah, it's the fact that they using it and like, no, that's real. No, for real. That's real. For real. No. That ain't, no. That's real. What you mean it ain't real? It is real. Of course it's real. That ain't real. Oh no, that's real. Yeah, but it ain't. No, but for real it is. Say it's real. No, nigga, it ain't real. No, but for real it is. Man, that ain't real. No, for real. No, it's real, for real. Like 98%. What you mean 98%? I mean, all of it ain't real. What you mean all of it ain't real? That part ain't real. But the other parts, yeah, that's real. That part is real.
This technology, man. It's weird. It's kind of weird. Like, I don't know if we ever even thought to be able to see some shit like this. You know, from when we understand technology as we know it began, I never thought we'd see some shit like this though.
Who ain't? You ain't.
Not to get this deep.
It ain't the
into it.
computer part. It's the motherfuckers behind them. Like, wow, nigga, for real? just gonna sell out the whole human race, nigga. No, it's not like that. No. It's more complicated. It's like, I'm not playing God. I'm just like, I just want to be able to control. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a whole bunch of motherfuckers thinking just like that. No. It's not. No. It's like control and shit. It's like, okay, like data, right? Data is the game. So when motherfuckers put something monetary attached to it, just like selling mortgages, nigga. Like, it's like, okay, so I can get more money if I do this. Yep. All right. You think she'll pay it? Yeah. All right, do it. All right. Throw another half a point on there. All right. Think she'll pay it? Yeah, I know she'll pay it. Do it. Get paid, nigga.
Crazy, man. And we ready. We actually ready to go get into it. We ready to sink into it. Ready to get.
I ain't doing none of that shit. I'm just saying. I understand why people are. It's like convenience, nigga. And I can't really say I'm not, because I'm still in it.
Exactly. And you know what? That goes back to thinking about what we was talking about that one day, which we've talked about a couple times, like getting off the grid. Like, can you really get off the grid?
You ain't listening to that video.
Which one?
Drop. When he was talking about that.
Who? I didn't see it.
I sent it to you. But it's all good. Yeah, nigga, it's like you have no option.
Because if you're able,
Free versus free-ish.
wait a minute, I heard that somewhere. Free versus free-ish. I did watch it. I don't think I didn't see. I didn't watch all of it.
Yeah, the whole freedom comes with responsibility. You gotta be able to take care of yourself and be able to, community and all that shit. Government done destroyed that whole thing.
Yeah.
Incentivize certain things to make, like, nigga, why would I do that? Why would I do that? They paying the money over here. And that's what it boiled down to, man.
Is that why people give up certain rights?
Convenience over responsibility, nigga. Like, so you mean to tell me you give me 20% of what I deserve and I ain't gotta do nothing? Fuck it. Take that 80%.
So you're saying you'll give up your freedom of speech for this. So you're saying you'll give up your right to bear arms for this. So you're saying you're willing to give up. That's what I'm saying. Like, for convenience, you're willing to give up your rights. Is that what we doing here? That's what's going on?
Yeah, to an extent, yeah. Over time, like, I'll just say one time. Wait for motherfuckers to die off.
Yeah.
Then implement.
Right.
To the new generation. Let me get these old, like, logical thinking motherfuckers out the way.
Who ain't paying attention?
Who?
You said implement it to the new generation who may not be paying attention.
It ain't about paying attention, nigga. They're looking for guidance. Somebody gotta tell them what to do.
Right.
Or how to go about. If you ain't got your people, then you got the people. Somebody gonna have to show you how to go about going through life. I understand why some niggas rely on let me just work and goddamn, Fuck everything else, nigga. I got a plan, 20-year plan, I have a 30-year plan. I can't knock it at all. I just, that shit's still scary to me.
So it's about so for the younger generation, it's about who they paying attention to.
Who available that makes sense?
Who's available?
Available that makes sense.
Who's available that makes sense.
That's why niggas play. That's why niggas play
On
football.
my nerve.
That's why niggas play football. At least it's a well-established route. Just do these certain things and you'll be good. It's a map. Niggas don't know a map as an artist, what to do, how to go about doing it, nigga. It's like, work hard, nigga, figure it out.
So it goes back to giving you your heroes. We're giving you your heroes.
Well, that's when I go back to the basics. Like, you got important functions that need to be maintained that niggas ain't being driven into. Like, niggas should know how to fix their plumbing and be able to go help other people with their shit. Niggas should know how to fix their house. Like, something happening, instead of calling somebody, damn, let me get some out of the line and do that. You know, fixing their car and shit. It's just common sense when you think about it.
You know how to put a P-trap in?
A what?
A P-trap.
I don't know what that is, nigga. What that mean?
The P-trap.
What's that?
How you doing?
The P-trap.
The freaking P-trap that goes on the sink, bro, at the bottom right there, at the bottom of the sink. It's called a P-trap.
I know what you're talking about now.
I feel you, so I
fixed a couple pipes, but I ain't no plumber.
Well, that's a P-trap.
That's my point.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know how many people know how to even put a
When you
P-trap
think about
in.
it, that should be common shit to a man. Like, why don't we know that?
Right.
Why do we have to rely on somebody who so-called specialists on shit that we live with? Like, you move into a house, nigga, you should start inspecting foundation. Know what kind of tool to grab to measure. You know, like shells and shit, nigga. That shit is complicated, but it ain't.
What?
It's something like measuring.
Oh yeah.
Like, where should I put this? How to, center certain shit. You know, we should know that shit. That shit shouldn't be like.
No, you fucking right.
Yeah, so it's like, I'm whatever age, 42 and shit. So it's like, in my 42 years, nigga, I should have sat down and learned how to build some shit. There's no excuse with all the time that has elapsed in that time.
It's a shame a lot of people don't have that in front of them, though.
What?
I said it's a shame that a lot of people don't have that in front of them to show them those type of things.
Ain't no show, nigga. That table, I should know how that table work. This table, that computer.
If ain't nobody show you, then
no, it ain't about showing. It's about.
Ain't it about showing? Somebody would have to show you how to what that table work. Somebody had to show me how to take the toilet off of the seal, and there's a seal between the toilet and the freaking pipe.
I get it, nigga.
You see what I'm saying?
I know that, but I don't.
The drain.
I don't.
But I do. I'm just saying somebody had to show me that.
So, I'm just pointing out the point that it's a holistic thing. Our grandfathers and great-grandfathers knew how to do shit like that because they ain't had no fucking choice. Here we are living in this world where everything's pretty much given. You can go and buy something. Hey, I need a sink, nigga. And somebody will come bring the sink, install that bitch, and leave your house, shake your hand and shit. And you got a sink. You ain't have to touch nothing, nigga. And if something don't work, hey man, this shit don't work. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The whole system is just nuts, nigga. As a man, dealing with this shit. So it's a holistic approach. Like when you start thinking like, you know, why don't people know shit? Because that's not what we
Too hard.
brought up.
Too hard.
But we taught to think it's too hard.
Are we?
We don't know. Like, you know, for example, Kyrie Irving, right? His pops played basketball. He made it a point to make Kyrie Irving the best dribbler in the world. And they did that shit. Yeah, dribble the ball in the world. And he did that shit. Like, if we focus,
Playing games.
okay, you can look at it like that, and I agree, but that's something that's lucrative, nigga. If plumbing was taken seriously in our world, he would be the best plumber, and he would probably be known for that. Because he's so good at what he do, he would have been that good in whatever his parent focused his attention
Yeah,
on.
I'm not knocking it. You right. You right. But I can sit here and break down how to you want to build a shelf, right?
Build
From
what?
scratch, a shelf or a sink from scratch.
Right?
You gotta go out there. You gotta cut that damn tree down.
What you talking about, man?
I'm just saying what the work that it takes, bro. You gotta cut that tree down. Like you said, you gotta do your measurements. You gotta cut that piece out. Then you gotta get it to that 1 inch. Then you gotta sand that bitch down and have it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just
No,
saying.
nigga, I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
That's what I'm trying to explain to you. You ain't even want to listen.
You could
So
buy
if you
wood,
ain't
nigga.
want-
You could
if
buy
you ain't
wood.
want to, oh, now you want to buy the wood. If you ain't want to listen, what make you think it got there 20-year-old gonna listen? You feel me? That's what I'm talking about. Who they listening to? Now you talking about going to buy wood? I thought we was there going cutting it down. Our grandfather knew how to do that. Them motherfuckers, you get on that end, I get on this end, and we. I mean, even though now
Now,
today.
if you plan on making a bookcase, and
Hold on. Today,
whatever the fuck you
today
talking about
the
in
machinery,
next
the machinery.
month.
Now the machinery makes it easy. You got to get the machinery, but you still got to go out there and do the work. The machinery makes it easier. Now, don't get me wrong, but you got to do the work. You got to know how to use the saw. You got to know how to use the sander. You got to be willing to use the sander. You got to be willing to use the saw.
Yeah. Even if you buy the wood, you
Think
gotta
about
use the sand and the saw.
Think about our ancestors. They ain't even had this type of machinery. They was sanding by hand. They didn't have no. They didn't have no sander. They had just sandpaper. They had to sand that thick shit down to here and even it out. It might have been like this. So they had to even it out down to there, and they had to sand all that shit. Man, couldn't googly goo. They really did it. You hear me? They really, really did it. And it's easier now because the machinery is easier. But people don't even want to do that. Keep it 100, man. Hello? What up? Yeah, who winning? Already? Yeah, but man, shit, they used to get it back in the day though, man. The older folk back in the day. But I get what you saying. But you gotta listen to the right people, man. And you know, it can't be no you saying one thing and I'm saying another thing. Who do you think they're gonna pick? They're gonna pick the easiest one. If you giving them the out, shit, just call so. Then I'm like, yo, we can do this ourselves. Yeah. So you saying I gotta put on some fuck it clothes and go out there in the mud? Yeah. But you saying I can call somebody to go out there in the mud? Yeah. Call somebody else to go out there in the mud so I can then sit back and smoke a blunt and goddamn drink it. You know what I'm saying? So, and then on top of that, if you got it to do it like that, that's what it's gonna be. That's what it's gonna be, right? I guess the person who's in a situation that have to do it gonna do it, and a person in a situation who, but then they gonna look at that person like, you gotta be out there in the mud. You know what I'm saying? Now he like, damn, I gotta get to where I ain't gotta be out here in the mud where I can call somebody to damn do the mud shit for me.
No, it's your shit fixed up.
Unless he just like doing it for himself. You feel me?
I mean, it ain't to the point where you individual all together. But I don't know. I just feel like I should know more.
Man, I don't disagree.
We all should know
It's
more.
probably more that I could know. But take the let's take the Hispanic community for example. Them motherfuckers can call somebody. Here we go. Roofie on top of me house. I need you come and help me. Me go. Okay, me go. I'm on my way. Reba. You know what I'm saying? And then he come and he learning. And all he asked him to do was just bring me the material and I'm gonna do it, but he learning at the same time.
Yeah. Everybody in one industry or another.
So why can't I call you and ask you, yo, come help me put this transmission in my car? Shit. Fucked up, man. I don't feel it's too hot out there, man. It's cold out there, man. What you mean?
That's what you be getting.
I'm just saying, or it could be, yo, can you help me cut this grass? You know, man, I got allergies, man. But you'll put on a mask for some goddamn for this other shit, but you can't put on a mask to cut some grass. You feel me? I'm just saying. Just saying, man, the attitude gotta change, bro. The attitude toward things has to change. I would think. But there's more things I could. But the beautiful thing about it is, if there's something you want to know that I know concerning me and you, if there's something you need to know that I know, I don't mind sharing it with you. If there's something that I need to know that you know, I will hope you don't mind sharing it with me. See what I'm saying? Because you willing to learn and I'm willing to learn. So we personally ain't got that problem.
Oh,
What?
just the whole thing.
What I say? Willing to learn?
No, what the other?
What the fuck the pause is for then? Man, get off that gay shit. I'm not your boy ASAP. Oh man, I ain't. We don't have to get into that. But why did you send me that? What's that about? Why you send me that? Huh? You want to talk about that or something? Huh?
Sure.
What about it? What about it? You want me to read it to you or something?
Yeah.
Okay. So you sent me this picture. Now, I don't have anything against women being, whatever you want to say, strong, you know, women, women have a right to, I guess they have a right to be who they want to be. That's cool, but when you, if you going if we're gonna paint this picture, let's paint it right. Let's paint it, in a better way. So this picture you sent me, where what's it,
You
Vogue?
telling me to paint it in a better way?
No, I'm just saying. No, society painted in a better way, in a way that you know shows a more structured family, depiction. So you sent me this picture from Vogue, Rihanna Reborn, and I didn't know that she was dating or whatever her relationship is with ASAP, and they have a child, and he's got the child in his hand, and she's holding his hand, leading them in front now. And what do you get out of it? You sent it to me, so do I need to show it to the camera?
What did it say though?
Oh, what did it say? Uh, you didn't say too much. You didn't say too much. You said why they let him do him like this? Why do you think? Why do you think?
Read what it say, nigga. Fuck.
That's what I'm. You read it. You read it, bro. This your shit, man. You
Man,
read
you
it,
sure.
man. You want me to read what you? This is not my words, man. These are not my words. These are your words. What are you doing? I just had it on it,
Oh.
bro. Let me see. I just had it on it, man. It was just on it, right there, right there. You read it, cause these ain't my words. I don't know.
I'm scared.
I'm thinking it's showing some type of.
I said, why this man let them do him like this? Like this. I kind of saw this coming back then when we was playing the ASAP shit in 2011, 2012. He was a little suspect back then.
Suspect to
And
what?
then I said Henry Coleman.
All this
And
got something to do with it.
Then I said to try to make a nigga a coon spectrum. And then I said not a spectrum, but an arrow.
So I mean, I didn't know all that went with it. So
Yeah.
what's what do you see in that made all the rest of that come out as far as Henry Coleman? Because I don't know who Henry Coleman is.
Henry Coleman is he a comedian. The nigga funny as hell. And he just been like chronicling the life of a nigga who got a gift, trying to make his gift make money, but caught in the whole like, nigga, what you trying to make me do?
Who?
Huh?
Who trying to make him do what?
No, these people. It's the that's why I said it's an arrow, because it's not a line segment where it's a starting point and an ending point. It ain't a line where it goes both ways. It's an arrow where it's a starting point and there's a range how far it can go. So, like Henry Coleman is in like the starting position where the gift is discovered. Once the gift is discovered, now it's like, okay, what I'm gonna do with it? And then it's like, do I go to the vultures and let them fuck me and get some stardom from it? Or do I try to make my own way and have to go through my shit? So he trying to find ways to get his shit out there without having to, you know. And he be talking about it. So I say him, and then it's ASAP. When I saw what that nigga started with. And, you know, the music was dope.
It was dope. It was dope.
Different.
Yeah. That
So-
shit, that whole shit was dope, man. At the time.
You remember that?
Yeah. Yeah, he turned me on to him. Oh, he might be the one that damn say something about this.
What year?
ASAP now. He the one turned me on to ASAP Rocky.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Like what year?
When he first came out. It was like 2000. What's it about? I ain't good with years, man.
Meaning
What is about 20? It's 2020.
2011,
What about 2010,
2012?
2011, 20, when he first came out?
that first mixtape.
Yeah. ASAP Rocky for life or Long Live ASAP, some shit like that.
Live, love ASAP.
It was something like, but it was more so shot and screwed.
That first mixtape.
Yeah, that's
with
why.
Peso and shit.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I liked him.
Yeah,
After
he
that-
turned me on to ASAP.
After that, it was like, man, he had a little something going.
Yeah,
Chop.
that shit was hot.
But then he just, you know.
Yeah, that shit was dope,
So
man.
what about ASAP? About what, like I seen that.
I mean, he.
What you think about it?
What about? Man, you know, ASAP always been a little zesty too.
I don't know, man.
I always say
These
that.
ain't my words.
That's why. That's
These ain't
why.
my. We go.
I know.
These ain't my word.
Because I was just saying this the other night. I was like, man, I would have never thought that man would have got Riri. And Riri seemed like she just like stuck down.
Out of reach,
Island,
shit.
yeah, like an island. Like, you know what I'm saying? She got Drake out here looking crazy. Chris Brown done had to thump her a little bit. You could just imagine. I'm telling you, I really don't think Chris Brown just smashed out here. Ain't no way. Chris Brown don't seem like the type of dude that just. I don't even think he was on the
Yeah, we was talking about that shit earlier, man. How they. I was talking to my daughter about that. Cause she under that whole thing like Chris Brown is bad, and it's like nah, it
So-
ain't like that.
So does that have any implication? Does this have any implication on? And this is crazy. Somebody was just talking to me about this. One of my coworkers a couple of days ago. Does this have any implication on women trying to be alphas?
No, it ain't about the woman. It's about who taking the fucking pictures and putting the magazine out there. The narrative they
But it
trying to
does look
push.
like she's leading the way. It look like she's like, come on.
Yeah, like follow me.
Yeah, follow me.
Yeah, I got y'all.
Cause I mean,
I
I'm pretty
got
sure
y'all.
he's like, all right. Cause ASAP ain't never came off as no, I never thought he was like a man's man or an alpha. He's always been like a, what they call it, like the new sexuality where they're like,
Metrosexual.
metro. Yeah, he's very metro. He don't care
Petty.
where.
Man, see, y'all
Manicures,
touching them.
He a fashionista.
Y'all touching some crazy waters right now, bro. Some real trouble.
That's the point. The point of me saying that was, first of all, jokes. The second of all, that whole thing.
Yeah, that picture do look kind of. Now, when I really looked at it, it do look like, you know how the man is supposed to lead and the woman follows. Look like you gonna be we gonna switch.
Look
this.
how big she is compared to that nigga in that picture.
It's like, look, man, you gonna stay home and watch this baby while I go do this show.
But whatever happened to the concept of we walk together, we side by side. You know they.
Man, Rihanna seemed like the type that baby holding her back a little bit. Like, look, I'm gonna need you to do 60. I'm gonna do 4. Like, dude is probably changing bottles at 3, 4 in the morning, burping the baby. He probably know about the baby schedule.
What's wrong with that?
Ain't nothing wrong with it if that's the type of relationship you want
what's
to
wrong
be
with a
in.
man? What would be wrong
Because
with a man?
usually, you know, we used to the mother,
Taking
the
turns.
motherly,
What about
the
taking
motherly
turns?
instinct, the motherly.
Anything wrong with taking turns?
You know the difference, nigga.
I know, but I'm just asking a question.
I mean, nowadays it's not.
It ain't never should have been done.
Now you got stay-at-home dads.
I ain't doing that.
I'm not doing it.
You gonna make all the money, I'm gonna just take care of the kids. Like, man, that's hard work. And if you ever have had to watch kids or actually take care of some kids, as a man, you realize, like, damn.
Okay,
this is
so
really what a woman.
all right. So with that being said, like that ain't necessarily like it's a case by case thing. That ain't necessarily a bad thing.
No, it's not.
But it's when these motherfuckers is projecting like that's what they want it to be. Then you look.
Look at your girl. Let's see what she got to say about it.
Yeah, then you look at the you know what's going on behind the scenes, and it's like, damn, their whole shit is about that. So when you see like they whole shit is about that, then it's like, nigga, it ain't hard to tell, nigga. Real niggas see it and recognize it, and that be that.
So what do you think? So it's a further what? It's a further breakdown of.
It's intended. Like, the more you learn about the whole, you know, who niggas are thing, what this whole thing is really about, and see why they had to flip the whole shit. If it wasn't, you know, niggas be looking for meaning. And, you know, the more shit surface, the more it's like, shit, nigga, like, just a few generations ago, nigga, like, the whole table was turned. Niggas for real, these motherfuckers for real trick niggas. Like,
Niggas to believe what? Or what? What you mean tricked them for what?
maybe it's really a big trick.
Into what?
Like, okay, even before I understand, I don't feel like I fully understand it. But I'm getting it, you know, before kind of making sense of this whole shit. I always felt in the back of my head like these motherfuckers is laughing at us. Maybe it's the Martin Luther King thing and how we forced to coexist with this whole thing. Through life, nigga. After moving down south, it was like, the fuck is going on here? So, I always knew motherfuckers was laughing about
So you saying it's a down south thing?
That's what becomes more of what it is.
Down south.
Here she go. We got a woman's perspective.
A woman's perspective on what this image says to you.
Yeah, what that mean to you?
What it says to me.
Yeah.
I know it's a family. It's kind of like she leading the family, and he in the back, and he like taking care of the kids and stuff like that.
How do you
But
feel
I know
about
it's
that?
not like that.
As a woman, how you see that?
That's how I see that.
As a woman,
She's
what
the
you,
lead. That's what the image is saying to me.
what,
She's
how you, like, with your understanding of the world, how you see that, with that, how you feel about that?
I mean, like, based off of what I just said, based off the picture, a man should be in the front. A man should be leading.
So what you think that's trying to portray?
It portrays that she's the lead. She's
So-
the head, and he's the caretaker. That's what it looks
So
like
do you
in the
think?
picture.
So you think that demises the man's role in the family, or that image?
No,
Be honest.
I mean.
Could you respect the man?
We can't use that.
Hey,
them
well,
as-
let me ask you this: if you
them,
if
because
you
they
was-
both got money.
if
But
you
that's
was to
how-
blow up,
Yeah,
like become big in what you do,
I really, but
I know, yeah, I already see that, but you know, and how you see that? Could you see that being you? Would you do that for a magazine?
no, I would still have my man in the front, just because I want to keep his.
What would you say if the magazine was like, no, I like
So
this
if
one?
you
Then we wouldn't do it. Y'all are paying me, and I have other sources of income. I could easily decline this
okay,
and keep it pushing.
So you see what they trying to do.
Yep.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Do you see that as a way of diminishing all black men's character?
In a way, yeah. Because a lot of people look up to Rihanna and ASAP, especially after she had that baby, and she just announced that they was pregnant again when she did this stuff. It's not too many people that they actually like look up to, like Jay Z, and Beyonce. I ain't gonna say too much. That's it on that.
It's a woman's perspective, man. So, nah, I think we're gonna move on to something else. I don't want to stay stuck on.
So what? We could call you back. Okay.
Was that interesting enough for you? So there you have it. Straight from I don't know how old she is, but I mean the picture clearly depicts a woman taking the lead. Like, come on, nigga, bring my child. Let's go.
Yeah, the fact that she distinguished between the agenda of the magazine and whatever they got going on in their household. It's cool that she could say that, but the whole point of them doing that is for that to be. Like if you within the culture, you know what the dynamic is. You see it for what you might believe it to be. It's cool that you can see it. But they putting that on there the way they put it on there. For the other thing.
Hold on. Or even the fact that they chose to do it. He chose to do it.
That shit nuts to me. But at some point, he don't have no power in the whole thing. Because they going to go to her when they like.
He could have easily said, nah, I'm not doing that.
But he just took the picture. How it's presented is a whole nother thing.
What you mean?
If you had a photo shoot and they like, oh, hey nigga, would you mind carrying the baby while y'all walking on the beach? He gonna be like, yeah, sure. So he just carrying the baby. He didn't know they was gonna put it in the perspective that they did.
Or
making her all big.
Or
With him looking all fucking bitch made.
Or they could have daggone cropped it out, took him, put him in the back, and
They might have
like all that stuff that they've been showing you how these pictures do.
They might have actually made him smaller than the actual picture was.
That's what I'm saying.
For that effect.
All that.
But niggas know this for a reason. Niggas ain't crazy. Just the same way they put niggas on magazines with the white women and shit. Like King Kong and shit. They know what the fuck they do.
Nah, I think he volunteered.
Besides the point.
But anyway. So what's this other thing you talking about? The red shoes?
Oh yeah, niggas really ordering them shit.
What's that?
That crazy looking red shoes. Like maybe those is like the Jordans when we was kids. Like what? Like they don't have that no more. Like to release a whole new shoe, they got old shit being re-released. So maybe that's the Jordan to our.
What are they, Nikes? I mean, I don't know.
No, the stupid red shoes.
Bro, you got me fucked up. I don't know. Like, look. I don't know where you be getting some of this information. That's what I'm saying. I don't need, bro. I don't be on social media like that.
I get it. But
That's
the big
wrong.
red stupid shoes.
What you like Ronald McDonald shit? Oh, niggas wearing that shit?
Not that. It's a thing.
Hold up, man.
I seen one nigga
Hold
who.
up. I got on red shoes. Just say it, man.
I seen a dude who. Ain't young dude. You know, he doing his thing. he went on the thing and was like, oh, he waited. He had like 2-3 different accounts, and he still didn't get them. He was real sad. Oh, shit. Look in the comments, and people was like, "Yeah, man, me too, man. I was in line for him. I couldn't get him." I thought it was a joke, but it seemed to be it might still be a joke, but niggas still want to get their hands on it. And I'm like, we wouldn't want to do that.
For what?
And when I grew up, niggas would be like, fuck. I don't know though. There wasn't none of this shit when I was growing up. So it's weird to me, but it seemed to be the thing. These whole weird shit.
So what that got to do with the punishment and the book reading?
What?
Punishment and book reading.
What?
You had said something about punishment and book reading? Oh, that don't go with that?
Oh no, that's
Okay.
nah. Donald Goins, man. Like, it's funny how that shit worked. Like, I didn't think about it before. I had put a thing on Instagram, like, you know, why take niggas going to prison to be exposed to great authors? Reading books. But I just thought about it today, literally today, that nigga, I read all the books when I was on punishment. Funny how that works. All the books,
Well,
most of the books.
I see where you coming
Not
from.
not all of them, but the culture of reading happened when I was on punishment, nigga. When I couldn't leave the house, I had to just sit in my motherfucking room for days and days, nigga, on punishment, nigga, like suspended from school, whatever, fuck, nigga, all the time. So I read mad books. Donald Goins is one of the dudes I read.
Oh my God.
Huh?
That's my guy.
So, okay, so, but most of the niggas that I, you know, like I wear the shirt or, you know, whatever.
Yeah, I seen that shirt you had the Donald Goins.
Yeah.
I was feeling that.
So it's like, most of them niggas know Donald Goins from being in prison,
Yeah, that's how I know him from being locked up.
from being locked up.
And it's crazy they had them books, man. They so accessible in there. It's like the first thing you ask them, like, what's good to read? They be like, oh, well, we have Donald Goins. He has plenty of books. It's like, okay. You read them, man, ain't no rehabilitation, man. You read them, you think about getting and using what you can learn in this book out there. I think my first book was the Pimp book. Dude pimping his mama and all that. What's that?
Horse Sons. Yeah.
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 I guess I ain't been locked
You never
up.
read Donald Goins?
You never been locked up.
Oh, but you read them?
I didn't read him locked up. I read him when I was a
I know a
teenager.
lot of, but most people that heard of Donald Goins
Locked up.
locked up. They're like dudes. What's that? Sister Soldier. A couple people. Yeah, you get locked up, man. Them books be so realistic, man. It's like you ain't got no TV, you ain't got no radio.
Yeah.
It's gonna take you right
Yeah,
there,
nigga.
wherever
From
they
being
trying
on
to take you to.
punishment,
Detroit, Chicago.
Nigga couldn't watch no TV. Can't turn shit on, nigga. Just sit in your motherfucking room. For days, nigga. Like, oh, I'm dying. So it's like, nigga, I read some books and shit. And I ended up reading mad books. And he was one of them. I read all his shit. You know what I'm
Now,
saying?
you ever seen the movie DMX, Never Die Alone?
That's Donald Goins,
I think I did, yeah.
It was DMX, but he had, he was drug dealer. He was heroin, but he was,
He got old girl
Racing
hooked
them
on
girls.
dope. Yeah.
after he get tired of them, he'll put that
DMX did
Burn
that?
their
Yeah,
ass
he would
up.
put the heroin on. Oh, well, first he would turn them out.
Never Die Alone. I seen that movie. I can't remember
That's
it.
when he got killed at the beginning, and he was Michael Ealy, supposedly his son, and all that. It's a good movie, but
DMX?
Yeah, it's right. It's based off that book.
Never Die Alone. I seen it.
I actually seen the movie before I read the book, so I like the book better.
Yeah, I was like,
Steven
wow,
Seagal
they
one
made
did
a
it,
movie
wasn't
on it.
No, Linnell, the comedian, the female, with the short blonde hair.
Old girl from Parenthood,
Yeah, Robin
Reagan.
from Parenthood.
Reagan Gomez. Oh,
Yeah, that's her name. The daughter from Parenthood. Robert Townsend's daughter. Remember the show Parenthood? Robert Townsend and not Wendell, what's his name? Big boy.
Big Worm.
Faison Love.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, the daughter.
He was in the. Oh, the daughter.
No, the daughter was in the movie.
Yeah, he turned viral.
2004.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
You probably never seen it. That's a good movie though.
Yeah, I ain't never seen
I
it.
done seen the movie. I just can't remember.
Yeah, but once we said what he was doing to the females, that's basically the plot of the movie. Dude was a janky dude.
Okay, Faison. I see. No, not Faison.
Faison was in
What's
Michael Lee.
Yeah. Is that Jackie? Not Jackie Chan. Jet Li.
That's from another movie.
Why can I not remember that movie?
Yeah. I didn't take the movie seriously at the time, man. There's some good movies.
I cannot remember this movie.
I didn't take DMX seriously as an actor and shit. But you made good movies.
Oh, okay. Reagan Gomez. Anton Tanner. Why can I not remember this movie though?
Yeah, niggas was taking over the industry and shit. They was in all the movies, niggas. Rappers. I remember Samuel L. Jackson said that shit. Nigga, I'm an actor, nigga.
Shit, Debo
All
was
these
in
rapper
it?
niggas is taking all the fucking roles. Ja Rule and niggas. Almost boy, big, Lil Zane, Usher. That was a crazy time. All the movies and all the movies. Oh, wow. It's cool though.
So on another note, the on a probably more, well, I guess it's all serious. The fires that you said is going on. I was looking at that video. That one fire just happened like 3 days ago.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, you can't help but think like all these fires is happening at these food companies. You can't help but think like what's really going on.
Help but think.
Huh?
Obviously. Was it you that said that shit? How you know they ain't just burning their own shit down for insurance?
Oh yeah, I did say that. But you talking about 100,000 hens got burnt up, or was it 216,000?
Plant. The whole shit. A few of them.
Yeah, I mean this
bunch
been
of
happening for the past what? 3 years? 3-4 years?
Yeah, there's other shit. You see that train flipped over and shit.
That's all them chemicals. It's been a couple of them.
That's what I'm saying, nigga. It ain't no coincidence, nigga. What the fuck is going on? Chinese balloons and shit. Fuck out of here.
When the
What you mean the balloons just floating and shit? What you mean? What the fuck you mean? So y'all seen it coming, and it just floated, and y'all was just like, what we do? I don't know. What you think it's doing? I don't know. I guess just let it, you know? Then it's a bunch of them. It's like, then they shut it down. Guess we should shoot it down. Man, got subs and all kind of satellites and shit. Like, there should be some kind of protocol for balloons, nigga. So what do we do if a balloon floats through our shit? Balloons?
Man, shut up. And that shit came all the way from China through Canada.
Planes? Oh yeah. Planes, yeah. Oh yeah, we shoot them down. What about balloons though?
It's just balloons. What
I
are we
mean,
talking? What are we talking about?
like when you say balloons, like what could balloons do? We have some pretty sophisticated balloons that got like surveillance. Yeah, so them balloons. What do we do when them balloons is floating and shit? Are they still balloons? Planes? Yeah, we got planes. Planes, we shoot them down. Balloons?
You start creating narratives and playing with the spirit and the minds of men. Things don't.
We ain't talking about that. And
Things don't
Air police
don't seem the same, or don't seem to start to not matter or resonate with people because so much is happening at one time, man. It's like so much shit happening at one time. You can't register all that shit at one time, man. And like P say, even like P say, man, you gotta watch the goddamn bottom of the screen. You gotta watch the daggone small print. You gotta see the small print, cause that balloon in the air, but you ain't watching this. What's going across? You know what I'm saying? Like other shit just happening all at the same time. That something else that they got you looking over here. You know, it's almost like playing with a baby. Like, yeah, look at this. Look at this. So they'll look up or look down so I can cut the back of their head. Look right here. You know what I'm saying? While I do this, look here. That's it. I mean, that's a crazy way to put it, but that's exactly what this should be happening.
it's not that crazy. I was gonna say something.
That's crazy, man. That's like, damn. Somebody was saying like,
Oh yeah, right. So
the older you get, the more you learn. The older you get, the more you learn. The less. It's almost like that shit is not a good thing, because then you start to think. Then you start to think more. When, if you don't think so hard, shit is gonna manifest. What? In other words, if you go and a lot of times you go and you looking for something, it may not manifest because you're looking too hard for it.
right.
You see what I'm saying? So kids are more pure. They more pure at the damn young age when they don't know hard enough. But as they grow and start to learn shit, then they learn manipulation and shit like that, cause they might be getting manipulated. Like I said, look right here. I'm manipulating you just so I can do this back here.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, man. It's crazy. What was you gonna say?
Observation, man. Like, it's one thing to have what they call synchronicities. Facts is one thing. Observations and ideas is kind of nuts. To have a thought, it's one thing to have a thought. If somebody bring it up, but to have a thought, you take it the next step and like vocalizing it, like recording it, and then motherfuckers start, not start, but you know, yeah, it be after. If it's after, then yeah, start. Saying the same shit, like what the fuck? That gotta be real, right?
Whatever. You hearing the same stuff over and over.
Not over and over. That's the whole thing. It ain't over and over. It's observations that people seem to not have made at that point. And then later on, you hear that observation being made. Like, oh shit, somebody else noticed it. Later, weeks later, months later. Like, huh. Then it'd be like, hold up. Like, I observed then. How long after that did they observe it? Because they just vocalizing it now, months later. How valuable was the information at that point? How much more valuable was it at that point?
The first time or the
When I observed it. Like, because it's like trying to figure out a puzzle. All this shit is like trying to figure out, not really, you know, puzzle don't really give you justice, but it's like clues and hints. What the fuck is that?
Does it matter? Does it matter when
It seems to matter a whole lot. Because it leads to other shit that does matter. It's like,
you mean between the two observations, between you observing it and somebody else observing it?
yeah, it's like they got all this filler in the world. Like, niggas got jobs and bills and shit. They didn't get to what's really going on. So when you live in your life, still doing those things, but you conscientious of other shit, then you notice those things like just in your time trying to balance the other shit out. It's like wow, like the more it happens, it's like the more you see that the other shit is a distraction to keep you away from that thing. Like that's what really kind of seemed like it mattered. But I ain't got really time to fuck with it. There's so much other shit going on, and I could see a time when that was kind of the overlying thing, and everything else was kind of more. It's not. It's like the more you offer the world more, the more it returns. It returns itself naturally. Like we talking about free energy and shit. Like we talking about land that belong to us. We talking about industry that went back to land that goes back to certain people. So the reason to change the whole configuration of what things are is to take niggas away from that. The reason to change the names completely of what these things are, and not only change the names, but to give them new titles in other places is like, are you kidding me? So you think it's gonna last? You think niggas ain't gonna figure it out eventually? I see all the filler and all the shit you put on top of the real news. But every once in a while through our life, it brings you back to that. Like, even before I kind of understood, pinpointed what it was about, it always nagged me. Like, no, nigga, there's more to this thing. This can't be it. It's like, you know, I guess you gotta kind of think like that. You gotta kind of be that kind of person. Be like, I can't be content. this. There's more to it. Seems to be more to it. And the fact that we born in a time when we born, where we see the direct results of what's happening, what's going on, what happened. In this time, in this place. It's like, nigga, that ain't no coincidence. Then it's like the time when you, it's like, nigga, that's not, all this shit ain't a coincidence. The stakes where our country is willing to go, with these motherfuckers that took over is willing to go with it. Like, because it's like some fucking bando shit, nigga. It's like some taking over a motherfucking apartment, then going to 2 apartments, to the point where you running the whole project, and when you done, nigga, you just gonna burn the whole place down, or you burning it down gradually while you being there. It's like the value is all gone. It's like that's how they treat. That's how they treat. Trying to treat America. And what happened to the people that was here, that been here? You know. Then when you understand what it was, like, it was just business, nigga. This is my land. This is what we got. This is how it fit on a big board. Nigga, this is what we doing. They got they shit over there. I see how that could have worked. It's all based on the land. That's why they covered the land. That's why they steered niggas. They bought up all the land in the Midwest. Made that shit, corporate agriculture. Monsanto and all the niggas. And now it's like, it's all about supplying our thing. It's not supplying the main thing, the big thing. The world, our people in the world is supposed to be able to feed on this. But y'all have it to where it's all about profit. To the point where you created this whole fake thing that don't return itself back to the world. It stops with y'all. To where people gotta buy more from y'all just to plant some shit. It's designed like that. Like, what the fuck? That ain't backwards ass shit. But it makes sense when it's all about the dollar. That's the only time it makes sense.
I'm gonna document some shit this year.
About what?
About some old seeds that I kept from like
So nuts, man.
from 2 years ago.
All directions.
I kept the seeds and dried them out. I actually took them out of a squash, bean, and some okra. And I'm gonna replant it and watch it come back up. I'm gonna document it.
Like, this shit ain't real until niggas can go back in this shit and see how real. Like, word? My people got. When you start seeing shit like that, it's like, oh shit. Like, it's scary, but it's like empowering. That's what niggas is looking for in the world. Like, I'm tired of these motherfuckers trying to decide what I do. I want them out the equation. Because they really are out of the equation. Niggas don't think about white people. Besides at work when they gotta see them and shit. Driving motherfucking cops. And niggas ain't thinking about white people. For the most part. Just when I gotta deal with them. So they ain't really necessary. They just happen to be in places where I need to get business done. So why can't my people do that? I don't have to see them at all. Not that it's about white. It is about white. In my opinion.
That's crazy.
Like the Moors and shit. Like, they just working for the white people. To me.
I don't even know how to respond to
Like,
that.
they ain't really know the threats. Everybody else we could readily identify. Indians, shit. Motherfuckers from India show me like, what you doing here? Or Russians, Romanians, shit. Like, yeah, where y'all from? Like, y'all ain't from here. Y'all ain't niggas from here. So it's like everybody else, it's just them other niggas who show up. Like, Oh yeah, we one of y'all. Hold up, man. Why your fucking hairline all fucked up? Like you ain't never get a haircut, nigga. Ever in your life. I could tell. So that let me know. Nigga, you ain't from America. Right?
Bringing them in so by the truckload though. For real, I see a lot of them, and they really fit in. You wouldn't know it until you hear them talk or until you know what I'm saying.
Because our shit's simple nowadays. Back in the day when niggas had style and style meant something. Like, you can't just walk up in the spot.
That shit been stole though. They done stole the whole goddamn stilo.
Well, we don't have it no more. It's just international. Everybody wear the same shit.
Yeah,
Skinny jeans.
who it came from?
Like, what the fuck even, like, what could you walk into a room with? And motherfuckers be like, yo, what you got on, man? Anything goes nowadays, nigga. I guess if you wore, like, some shit from the 90s or early 2000s, niggas be like, yo, what the fuck? This shit, man, baggy.
Oh yeah. You look totally different.
Yeah, but as far as, like, style and shit, like, motherfuckers wear anything now, man. Like, it wasn't a time where it was like, yo, what you got on? You could look at somebody and be like it was only a few brands that made sense. And niggas dictated everything. So if we ain't approved it ain't in style. Like, look at the whole down south New York thing. Like, you came from down south, niggas. Like, this is a very, very nice suit.
I didn't need you to tell me she was lying, but it just validated the fact that she was lying when you told me she was wrong.
Yeah. Shit, we're hour and 17 in, man.
You ready to go to sleep, nigga?
What time is it? Yeah.
What time is it?
Since you mentioned it. 10 o'clock.
Word? Shit. Yeah, guess it's about that time. Yeah, you gotta work in the morning. Yeah, man.
And I gotta cut some heads.
Yeah, well, shit. I appreciate your time, brother.